Hello beautiful souls, I am Michelle McCoy with Autumn Flow, out exploring with my 6-year-old who's giggling behind the camera right now. And in this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you a fun 8-beat combo that's fairly simple as long as you can do a chest roll and chest roll breaks, and maybe a back roll would be helpful as well. And I'm going to show it to you and then we're going to break it down. Ta-da! And my son actually helped me name this trick. The roll and spin. Yeah, roll and spin. Roll and spin. So I would recommend using a lighter Poly Pro hoop. I am using my 31-inch metallic Sunshine 3/4 Poly Pro, which is fairly new, and I love, love, love it. Yellow is my favorite color. Okay, so now we're gonna break it down. We're gonna first cover the first half of the combo, which are the breaks. So when you release your chest roll, I release my chest roll between my thumb and my index finger. It rolls onto the side of my hand and down my arm. Make sure you have a nice straight parallel line for your hoop to roll across. It's only coming to mid-chest and going back. So release, break, break, behind. That's when it goes behind your back. So that again, 1, 2, 3. So here on 4, you're gonna grab the hoop, and instead of pushing it back into a chest roll, you're gonna straighten your arm and swing the hoop in front of you. So now from this point, your thumb is on the inside of the hoop, and as the hoop is swinging to your dominant side, you're gonna allow the hoop to rotate inside your hand. So this is a grip switch here. So I'm gonna come a little closer so you can see that. So from the break, you grab it, and then it goes down. Your hand rotates so that your thumb is back on top. So all together, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to make sure that you can get to this point with the hoop out to your dominant side, thumb facing up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean forward, release it into your back roll, catch it with your second hand, thumb facing up. My back roll is a little wobbly today because it's a little windy out and I'm wearing this slippery sweater, but it's keeping me warm. So as long as you can just catch the hoop on the other side, it doesn't have to roll all the way across your second arm. That's all you need to do. So get this first part down before you move on to the second part of the combo. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you go into the back roll, you want to make sure that you are giving the hoop a lot of momentum as you get to this point. Really swing that hoop out as you're making that grip change so that the hoop has enough momentum to roll across your back. And honestly, my back rolls are not that strong today because I'm wearing a slippery sweater and it's kind of windy out, but as long as you can just catch it with your second hand, you're good. So all together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, catch it on 6. So when you catch the hoop, I'm catching it with my thumb on the top of the hoop, fingers wrapped around it, and as soon as I catch it, I immediately start spinning with it, grabbing it with my other hand on top. So my left hand is my dominant hand. For you, if it's your right hand, then put your right hand on top and you'll be spinning the opposite way. You want to swing the hoop towards the front of your body, all the way around to a 360, release your second hand, bend at the elbow, and bring the hoop behind you so that now your hand is immediately above you. From here, you're going to allow the hoop to do a half coin flip while rotating your hand down to the bottom of the hoop. From here, you just release the hoop and re-grip. So let me show you that part a little closer. release the hoop, re-grip. So from this point, your thumb is pointing parallel to the ground, and then you release it so that the hoop is falling down away from you. Release, re-grip, so that your thumb is pointing down. So it's kind of similar to that grip switch when you're doing an isolation. And this is one of my favorite moves. I use it in my flow a lot. This transition from here to here. It sets you up for a lot of cool other moves to go into. In this case, I am going to use it to transition into a chest pop, or an Isopop. So let's add that at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so maybe this is not an 8 count combo. Maybe it's like an 8 count plus 2 counts or something like that. I'm not good with adding the counts. So from here, we're gonna do that release, catch. So from here, you can tell that my elbow is bent. You drop it down and straightening your arm while you do the re-grip. So from here, here. Now you are set up to go into an Isopop. Your arm is nice and straight and towards the bottom of the hoop. So for the Isopop, I guess that's another prerequisite. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. A quick recap. For the Isopop, you want to keep your arm straight the entire time. That is so important. And you really want to try to keep the hoop perpendicular to the ground, facing the same direction that you are facing. So you pop the hoop out, and then when you can't go much farther out, you're going to release it just like in an isolation and bring it back down. So this move is very similar. It's in the same family as an isolation, only it's moving in a horizontal direction rather than just staying isolated around our upper body. So Isopop, out and across. So here from the Isopop, you release it, and instead of bringing it back down, you're gonna allow the hoop to rest on the top of your hand right after you release it from the Isopop, and bring it all the way across. So coming a little bit closer here, release all the way across, re-grip with your thumb facing up, fingers wrapped around the hoop. Your fingernails should be facing forward. So all together, slow, going into our chest roll, break, momentum, back roll, grab, swing, roll it, release, re-grip, Isopop. So the wind is picking up and it's supposed to start raining soon, so I'm going to wrap up this combo. But that's about it for the roll and spin. It's really fun. And yeah, for troubleshooting tips, I would just recommend breaking down the combo into first drilling the first half of it and then adding the second half of it. And be very aware of the grip switches, your planes, and your momentum. Jaden, you want to say hi?
No.
No? Okay. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time.